Hmm. Let's see. Should be a different one. Hmm. What's up, dear? What's up, man? I'm chilling today. People rolling in already. What's up, Curve? What's up, guys? I'm trying to set up a sticker, but I thought you could make it bigger. It seems like you can't. I want to put this somewhere, but I don't know where to put it. I guess that works. I thought you could make it bigger. Whoops, that makes that bigger. I thought you could make this bigger. Oh well. Oh well. I don't think. Yeah, I changed my mind. I changed my mind, bro. What's up, Liberty? What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for coming. Solly Legend? Stop, bro. Stop. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I want to make this bigger. I don't know how to make this bigger. It needs to be like, it needs to cover the whole freaking screen, honestly, man. The amount of children on this platform, it's insane. You know, even when I go to other people's lives, it's like just nothing but kids, you know? But what can you do, man? What can you do? Anyway, I'm in a decent mood today. Figured I would give it a shot. Just got my phone back since December. First live you can catch, and you chose me, bro? You chose me? I'm your first? On the new phone? That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Lost my other phone in the ocean. That's because the earth is moving. Coriolis got it, huh? Gravity got it. In a bendy ocean, right? That's what happened, huh? Happens to the best of us, man. You gotta watch out for those curving oceans. They're all over the place. Earth's 70% curving water. Gotta be careful, man. Gravity will just take your phone out of your hand and you'll never see your phone again. Gravity pulled it to the core, you know, and then it melted, even though the oceans get colder as you go down. What's up, angels? What's up, guys? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I appreciate everybody, man. Yeah, I was not going to go live tonight, but kind of changed my mind. I had a good day. So we're going to... Thank you, angels. Thank you very much, kind sir. We're going to make the best of it. You know what I mean? We're going to make the best. We're going to try our best. We're going to find some people, you know. And if it doesn't work, I'm actually in the mood to maybe switch accounts. If this one doesn't work out. But the lives have been going pretty good on this account, actually. So I don't think that'll be necessary. But if we can find some adults to talk to, that's half the battle, I think, truthfully. Mostly just kids and my guests recently. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for coming, man. Try to find the globies. Trying to find evidence that the earth is curving, even though it doesn't exist. We really are fighting against ourselves here. You guys realize that? Like, we're like asking them for something that is literally impossible. Can you prove this lie to me? Like, that's literally what we're asking them, if you really think about it. So it doesn't surprise me that they get emotional, you know. But the real kicker is to expose it, you know, like there is no evidence, and that's why you're getting emotional. You know, that's why we do this, man. Gotta wake people up. It's 2026 and people still think the earth is orbiting the sun. That's not good. It's not good at all. People still worship Satan. That's not good. They don't even know that they're worshiping Satan. That's even worse. You don't even know that this is a religion. What's up, Stone? What's up, guys? What up, what up, what up, what up? Dude, I had a good time on your live earlier. That was fun. I was like smacking people around. It was great. I love it when I get to do that. Globe Earth is... Careful, man. I don't know if we're allowed to say that or not. I mean, I don't care, but I'm just saying TikTok might not appreciate that. They seem to be in support of the rainbow people. Me, not so much. But it is what it is. Our first guest? Question mark.
Yo, what's
With
up, bro? How you doing?
this, what's up, man? Do you believe the Earth?
Yo,
Oh, wait, can I get your age first, real quick?
I'm
Don't lie to me.
24.
Uh, sure. I mean, who am I to call you a liar? What's up, bro?
Do you believe the Earth is round or flat?
Reading
Cause,
comprehension skills. If you were
'Cause
to
you
rate
do
your if you were to rate your reading comprehension skills on a scale of like 1 to 10, what would you give yourself?
10 plus.
Okay. I don't believe that. Um, do you
You
have
do
evidence that
realize
the earth is
that
let's
if
just
the
let's
Earth,
just forget what? Huh?
you do realize if the Earth was flat, then there'll be no such thing as.
That's what you sound like, bro. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Low key, bro, you kind of suck at this. And you falsely rated your reading comprehension skills, bro. I'd give you a 2 at best. You might be in the negatives, like like objectively. Yeah, derp, 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 derp. Oh, it's too much, man. It's too much. Negative for sure is right in his face. It's so sad because none of those words have more than one syllable. None of these words up here, the earth is flat, like those are all single syllable words. None of them have more than 5 letters. I mean, can someone see something moving 17 to 25,000 miles per hour with a naked eye? I would say probably not. I forget how fast bullets travel, but I know that it's nowhere near that fast, right? Um, and of course you can't see a bullet. So, yo, what's up, Zoo? Yeah, I pray before I go live, man. I do. I pray before I go live these days, especially. A lot of demons out there, man. But thank you, I appreciate it. 3K. I mean, I think they measure them in feet per second. Like, I think that's the more precise way of measuring them. Um, or like meters per second, whatever. But I forget what they are in miles per hour. Power of Christ compels you. Biddies, shut the fuck up. You always in here making a joke out of shit. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. Frames per foot per second. Yeah, bullets are measured. Yeah, if anybody wants to Google it, then let me know. Lighten up? No, you lighten the fuck out of here, bro. You get the fuck out of here. You're like one of the people that I almost want to block you every single time I see you. And I just refrain from doing it, but you make jokes out of this topic as if it doesn't directly impact the lives of every single person on earth. And I cannot stand that. So just don't do that. Uh Take something seriously for once. How about that? 4,600 per second. Interesting. But then Liberty says 1,000 miles per hour. You guys got different curve or Google results. It seems Solly is standing for truth. Somebody has to. People just want to make jokes out of this as if it's not like one of the most significant truths that you'll ever encounter in your life. But people just want to make jokes about it. It is what it is, I guess. NASA claims those rockets. Yeah, that is the claim. That is the claim. Same with like the ISS moving at 17,000 miles per hour on average. However, you could say that it's like so far away that you would have a better chance of seeing it, but I don't know. We should not be able to see. Yeah, I would argue probably not. What's up, Newton? What's up, guys? I would argue that you would likely not be able to see those. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb flat earther. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy that didn't pay too much attention to the indoctrination. A debate is happening about the shape of the earth. Thanks, AI. I didn't know. Thank you, Darth Matter. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, everybody. Try to find some globies. Like I said, I'm also in the mood to, like, if this doesn't really work out, I can switch to my backup account. I should be more careful on this account, for reasons that I won't get into, but hey, look, it's the guy that was on here yesterday that lied about his age.
I didn't lie about my age. And my birthday tomorrow. I turn 22 tomorrow. I swear to God on my mother's life, bro. But anyways, the earth can't.
Whoops. Hit the block button before you came up here, bro. Don't swear on your mother, by the way. That's a bad thing to do. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I don't care if you're telling the truth or not. Don't really care. Probably shouldn't swear on your mother. It's clearly round? Clearly? How clear is it? I wear contacts and it's still not clearer than me that it's a sphere. Shaking my head? Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Sarah. Appreciate it. Baby mama, okay. I mean, it's subjective, I guess, but I would prefer if people didn't swear on their mothers. But I mean, that's just me. I think it's a little much. I think, like, I don't know how to word this. Like, if you just tell the truth, you don't have to worry about swearing on people. You know what I mean? And that guy was up here yesterday and he lied about his age. I remember it. I remember his dumbass Oh, I'm cussing. I can't be cussing, guys. You guys gotta yell at me if I cuss. Tell me to shut up. Tell me to keep me in check, guys. Hold me to my own standards. I'd appreciate it. I really need the help because I sometimes forget. I'm not supposed to be cussing on the live anymore, okay? Yell? Yeah. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Report me? Don't do that. Like, just...
Liked it as a child, you dumb fuck.
Okay. That's cool, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, stupid fuck.
Later, bro. Peace, man. I hope it was worth it. I don't know how long you waited to come up here and tell me that, but it is what it is. Swear jar. Interesting concept. Hey, look, it's that guy that was on Stone's live earlier and couldn't hang. Now he wants to come in here and talk. That's all? Yeah, for real. Like, come on, dude. I'm 30. I'll be 31 in a couple months. You think that's the worst anybody's ever told me? It's nutty, bro. Oh, well. You know, instead of just calling me stupid, you could make me look stupid, right? Like, that should be, like, the goal, you know? Like, to make people look dumb instead of just calling them dumb, because that's meaningless, right? You could just make me look dumb, expose me in front of my viewers or whatever. Do we have 25,000 or 22,000 likes already? You guys are crazy, man. Thank you, guys. But yeah, you should try to make people look as stupid as you think they are. That would be more meaningful, I think. Finally updated the prompt. I did, indeed. And it's still not good enough because I keep forgetting that there's no point in updating anything because people can't read. I don't know why. I learned how to read at a very early age, I think, relative to my peers. Reading has always been something that I was quite fond of. I've always been pretty good at reading, but no, it's not. What a compelling argument, Victoria. I guess you win the debate for typing words in my comments and not backing them up with evidence and data. Like, that's just, I guess you win. I guess game over, right? The Earth's not flat because Victoria says so. Good job. What a compelling argument. Shout out to Newton, bro. Dude, I'm waiting, bro. It's weird, dude. I think I'm being censored again. I'm pretty sure I'm being censored again. This account should have a lot more viewers than it does right now. I don't think people get, like, notified when I'm live or anything. So I appreciate you guys for sharing. Definitely is, and probably much bigger than we're told. Yeah, for sure. They took me off the FYP. It's likely, bro. It's likely. I do what I do, and I do it way too well. Thank you for sharing, Angels. I appreciate you, brother. Seen the guy who set up 2 pieces of cardboard, uses a light to prove it's flat? Yeah, that's called the Bedford Level experiment. It's been recreated, I would say, at least a few thousand times, probably. That's just me guessing, but it's probably been done thousands of times since, like, the 1800s at least. You get a variety of results, though. You gotta account for refraction and stuff. Thank you for... Dude, you guys are really going crazy right now. Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys all for sharing. I appreciate all of you. How many peeps in the guest box? Nobody. I got nobody in my guest box. That's the problem. We got 30,000 likes. I don't know how many shares. 180 it looks like. Almost. Yeah, 100 and something. And if you don't keep a regular schedule, it's hard to build audience. Dude, am I not live every day at this time? I am keeping a regular schedule, bro. I'm here every day at this time, roughly, every night. It doesn't matter. TikTok censors the people who do this too well. Like, it really does. And people that don't tolerate a lot of crap from other people, like, they'll censor you. What's up, Johnny? What's up, man? How old are you? Can you do something about your mic? It's like got the worst quality, brother.
Give me 1 second. Let me try some.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Getting done with the censorship, yeah, dude, it's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it's really annoying. We do have 2 other people in the guest box though. If Johnny doesn't get his mic fixed, we have people to back that up. Yeah, the censorship is crazy. It's not even my first time. I've been censored on and off pretty much since I started. It sucks when you're.
Is that better?
Oh, what's up? It's tolerable. It still sounds like there's some background noise, but what's up, man?
Oh yeah, not bad, bro. No, I was just I'll just give some points, kind of see what you feel on them as far as like kind of, I guess, things that you can see in your everyday life that point more towards the globe than a flat Earth.
Yeah, what do you have in mind?
I would say weather patterns. The weather patterns that we experience, they make more sense on a globe Earth than they do on a flat Earth.
Can you give me an example? Like, what do you mean?
So for example, let's say based in America, since we both in America, that's when we go off of weather patterns here. For example, we have like wind that is blown from the Pacific westward towards the East Coast. And if you look at, like, for example, in the wintertime, we have a polar jet stream that sits at the North Pole on the globe Earth, and sometimes that gets wobbly, and that jet stream dips down into Canada and then into America, and we can see that polar vortex meet with air off the coast, which is how we get maybe snow nor'easters on the East Coast. And I can stop here. I don't want to ramble too
What
long.
about this?
But in coordination,
What
not
about?
just with weather, but with things like GPS, planes, being able to
Well,
see out
slow
the
down.
window,
Whoa.
all
Slow
these things
down.
together kind of formulate.
Yeah, no, that you can't just none of what you said about weather was like specific to a sphere. It seems like you haven't looked at how weather would work on an azimuth, like an azimuth. It seems like you kind of just have an understanding of how weather works on a globe, and that's what you're coming into this with, but you haven't like researched the opposing understanding. Am I right in assuming that?
I wouldn't say I haven't looked at anything. I've seen some things for globe Earth. I'll just say that they didn't make as much sense I'm sorry. I've seen some things from a flat Earth talking about weather. It just didn't make as much sense as the globe Earth.
Well, I mean, like if the sun.
Like I said, it's not just weather.
Okay, well, let's just stay on weather for a moment because that was your original point. I don't want to like get scatterground if you don't mind. So
No, I'm
like
not trying to scatter. I'm just saying it's a combination of things, but I put weather in the combination of others.
Yeah, I get that. So just like if the sun travels east to west in a concentric circle over the Earth once a day and travels between the tropics once a year, of course, sort of like a corkscrew pattern, that would probably have the heaviest impact on weather. And it doesn't seem like the polar jet streams or any of the other phenomena that you mentioned would be hard to explain. You can even go to bobwinds.com and see how the weather patterns are mapped out on an azimuth. And to me, they make a lot more sense than how they're mapped out on a sphere.
So how do you, in the wintertime, what weather, do you follow weather sources?
What do you mean? Do I follow weather sources? What do you mean?
Like if
Really,
they
it's like
say
weather.
if they say a hurricane is coming, do you follow like what they say? Like, do you believe it?
What? Well, slow down, bro. That's not a matter of like. When do we get to the point in this conversation where we prove that the Earth is curving, or that becomes a requirement for this explanation or this phenomena of weather?
Well, I gave you the understand.
But that didn't. But I just counteracted that. I told you can go to bobwinds.com, right?
That's
Which isn't
not
like a
that's
flat
not
Earth.
an argument though.
It's a source, right? I sourced my
It's
claim.
not
So
though,
just
because I'm pretty sure.
just hey,
Yeah, I'm
look,
sure
dude,
he
you're
doesn't.
getting You're getting too emotional, bro. I can't have it. I can't have that. You gotta act like an adult, bro. Okay? It's cool. I've given you that you can go to bobwins.com, and it's not a flat Earth website, but you can see how the jet streams and the weather patterns are mapped out on an azimuth, which is just a circle, right? And you can see that they, in my opinion, you can't have an opinion because you haven't done this, right? But in my opinion, they make a lot more sense than they are mapped out on the sphere, right? But you have to be your own judge. You have to go to that website and view it for yourself. Outside of that, none of this proves if the Earth is flat or round, because we're not even talking about shape. You're talking about phenomena, right? Like high and low pressures
Well, I
causing
am
wind.
talking about shape.
No, you haven't given me one thing that definitively proves that the Earth is a sphere, or that where the sphere is a
The polar
requirement.
the polar jet stream sits on the top of the Earth's pole,
You're
and it
pre-assuming
dips
that it
down.
would be. Hold on. You're pre-assuming a top and a pole. You're also that you're negating that with the flat Earth would also have a North Pole, and that jet stream would be in the exact same location, right? It wouldn't matter.
Well, based on our tilt, and well, that's why I said not just
Okay.
weather. Based on the tilt,
Based on the tilt. Shut up, bro. Just stop talking. Oh my god. It's so sad, bro. It's so sad. I tried. This guy's a troll in my request. I can't bring him up, dude. I don't feel like getting trolled again. None of these people look like adults. I'll just go ahead and say that right now. None of these people in my request look like adults.
How does the moon rotate around the Earth?
Get rid of you, bro. You're not old if you can't read. You're
I
not
don't
even
care.
old enough to read. I'm supposed to. Well, I care, right? I'm not talking to children on the internet. It didn't run from you. Go to bobwins.com, or else you're the one running, right? That's how that works. I gave you a source. You can independently verify it. You can compare and contrast information. You're just choosing not to. And then you're walking away from me, claiming that I'm the one running away from you. That's not how this works, bro. If you had any intellectual integrity, you would just do what I asked of you. And it's not even a tough ask. It's like a 7-letter, 8-letter website. You just type it into Google and just go there. It's not even, you could do it on the panel. Like, I would have even given you a minute or two to go do that. But you're still in my requests, not even attempting to, right? Yeah, how does
it's updated.
an open system? What's up, Connor? How old are you, man?
I am 22 years old.
Great. What makes you come to my live tonight?
Well, let's just start with this. Can you explain lunar eclipses?
Nope, but your explanation for, what is your explanation for a lunar eclipse?
For a lunar eclipse, so during a lunar eclipse, the Earth passes between the sun and the moon, right? And
Okay,
the
can I pause
Earth,
real quick?
Sure.
Can I pause that real quick?
Mhm.
Like, aren't you pre-assuming orbit?
Well,
Like,
because
aren't you
orbit,
pre-assuming that the Earth is orbiting the sun and that the moon is orbiting the Earth? Like, you have to prove
correct.
that first, right? You have to prove that
Well,
first.
like a lunar eclipse is proof.
No, a lunar eclipse is a phenomena, and you use your explanation of it pre-incorporates the orbit, right? Like, you have to prove that objects can orbit. That is part of the argument, right? Part of my claim is that gravitational orbit does not exist.
All right, wait. Can I provide a little bit of proof for that real quick?
You can provide gravitational orbit proof?
Well, okay. All right. So there was an experiment done on the ISS like years ago. I forgot what year, but there was
Again,
they got a bag.
this
Hold
is
on,
one.
hold on.
No, I'm not holding on for
Okay.
all of this begging the question. Like, you're totally not sound in your reasoning, bro. You're using space to satisfy the burden of proof of space, right?
No,
Like,
I'm trying
we
to
have
use.
to. No, it's okay, bro. It's cool. I'm actually just gonna put the burden of proof on you, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
ask
trying
you
to
if you can prove that the. Okay, no, you're really not. You're just begging the question a lot. Do you know what a begging the question fallacy is?
Can you explain it to me? I'm not too familiar.
Yeah, it's when the conclusion of your argument is already incorporated within your argument. So you're saying, like, oh, we have ISS, we have orbit, we have this lunar eclipse. All of those things are something that you would have to prove that the Earth is a sphere first before you can even get into it. You'd have to prove gravitational orbit. You'd have to prove that there's a vacuum adjacent to it and in contact with our pressurized system that we breathe from. You have a lot of burden of proof that you're already just dismissing and just handing me. So
Okay,
no,
I'll move on.
I'm not
I'll move
quite
on
done
from
yet.
that.
Not quite done yet, bro.
Okay.
Proof that the Earth is curving or moving. You can pick one.
Can I bring up an argument about tides?
You have to prove that the Earth is curving or moving. So if
Well,
you have to ask a question as to how, are you asking me how to prove your model?
no. I'm trying to give you examples of why I believe that the Earth is, round.
Instead of just proving it, you want to just.
But in my explanations, there's proof in my explanations.
No, there's not. It's you're observing phenomena and then reifying it. It's not logically sound, right? It seems like you weren't taught how to think logically in school. Am I correct? Like they didn't teach you logic. I'm not kidding. Like it's not something that they teach in school. They didn't teach me that either. Logic is a skill. Like if you wanted to, you could go out of
Correct.
your way and you could like study logic. It's actually very easy to learn. And once you start applying it, you actually get better at it over time. It's a skill. So I'm saying like if you had any understanding of how to think logically, you wouldn't be saying any of the stuff that you're saying right now.
No, but this
You would start on the ground and try to prove that the Earth is curving first, and
okay.
then you would actually be able to satisfy burden of proof with your other claims.
Okay.
Right.
I have a question. Is observing the horizon somewhat proof?
Okay,
Bro.
have a good day.
All
Have a
right,
good day,
then.
bro. I'm sorry. Somebody said like I need to leave my guests up longer. Dude, you have no idea how painful that is. You really truthfully do not understand how painful it is to talk to some of these people. It's like torment, bro. It's like you don't even know why you're here. Like you're just here because you want to like poke fun at it and like whatever. Like you have no real basis for being here. It's so sad. Flat horizon is globe evidence every time, bro. Horizons can't happen on a flat earth because I told you so. What's up, Ryo? You there, buddy? Don't even want to listen to any of your arguments. You're actually correct because none of your arguments are logically sound. That's why I went on that whole spiel about logic. You can't pre-incorporate the conclusion of your argument in your argument. That's a begging the question fallacy. It's very. What's up? Oh, you're lagging a little bit, friend. How old are you?
What are you? Oh, I just 20. Just give me a second to connect my Wi-Fi.
Did he just say he was 20? What is the point, dude? I even added a little sticker that says adults only, must be 21. Like it literally means nothing. I promise. Like there's no point, bro. People are still gonna come up here and lie to me about how old they are, or they're gonna tell the truth and just admit that they didn't read by doing so. It's not a lot of words up here. I counted them yesterday. I forget how many there was. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 words. Not a lot of words. It's less than a paragraph, actually. There are some sentences that aren't even 14 words long, or that are less than 14 words, or more than 14. Whatever I meant to say. What's up, Hiking? Welcome back, bro.
Hi.
What's up, man?
So, the round Earth. If the Earth is flat, as you say, right? Is there a firmament above it?
We are breathing from a pressurized atmosphere. Gas pressure
Okay.
requires a container. So, did you
Okay.
hear that last part of what I said? What did I say?
Yeah, you said the container of the gas pressured atmosphere. What I'm asking
No, that's not what I
is,
said. Do you want to try again without talking while I'm
okay,
talking?
what you were cutting off. What I'm asking is,
Oh, I
is
was
the
cutting out
firmament a
because
fixture?
hey,
Is it-
listen, bro. Hey, I was cutting out because you spoke while I was talking, right?
No, I
So-
didn't actually.
Oh, you're gonna lie to me. Cool, bro. Have a good day. Can I get a 1 in the chat if everybody saw what just happened? Like, I didn't cut out, bro. You literally interrupted the end of my sentence, which was literally the most important part, and then you strawmanned it immediately after. Interesting how that works, bro. Interesting. Yeah, that guy is a troll. He's been here multiple times. I have really no respect for the guy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He's really frustrating to talk to. I don't know anything. You didn't even know my argument, so how can you say that? You were given an opportunity to steelman my position and you failed horribly. Maybe a troll, but I was cutting out for you. Aha. Well, I believe you, which is unfortunate that I was cutting out, I mean. However, I have spoken to him at least like 2 times, I want to say. And yeah, there's no fruit-bearing conversation had with him, I don't think. You don't let guests finish? No, not if they're going to interrupt me while I'm like giving my opener, you know what I mean? Solly wasn't cutting out for me. That's, maybe not. I don't think that that's really the argument, is that he did objectively start talking while I was ending my sentence, right? If he would have just waited I'm not even exaggerating, like 2 seconds. Like that's literally not even an exaggeration. You would have been able to steelman my argument more correctly, but it's cutting out badly. Well, I don't believe anything you have to say. You're not even old enough to be here, bro. You came up and lied about your age, and I'm supposed to believe you in my comments? Cut out a little bit, but he wasn't listening. Yeah, that sounds like the most likely scenario. What container has a pressure gradient? One that has a dynamic system of multiple gases and multiple different temperatures that would demand a gradient in pressure. Actually, you're 16. Cool. I love when people expose themselves. A propane tank. Name one. A terrarium. And see how I didn't even have to use angels? How he and I can each individually name one without having to piggyback off of each other. You give me enough time, I could probably name quite a few. A tire? Not necessarily. No, you'd need a pretty big tire. A soda can, you have to shake it, yeah. Cutting out periodically happens when two sources are competing. Yeah, exactly. That guy interrupted the end of my sentence. The most important part too, I said like something about how you need a container for gas pressure, right? That's literally what it is. And he just cut me off, and then of course if you interrupt me, bro, there's no way you're gonna be able to steelman my position. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy with people, man. What's up, Caleb? Thank you, man. I'm amazed we don't have more people in here. Then he lied. Yeah, that's the thing. I usually I'll give people, it depends, right? Like I'll talk to somebody 40 times as long as they're respectful every time we talk, right? If they're respectful and they're just keeping it cool, I'll talk to them 100 times. Doesn't matter. But if you're coming here more than once and you're disrespectful and rude and arrogant and like just not here to learn, you get like 1 or 2 tries, bro, before you end up on my block list. I don't have a lot of patience. And sometimes you don't even get more than 1. Like, truthfully, depending on how bad you are, you don't even get more than 1. I don't think you deserve it. And you can go to some other Flat Earth Live and learn about Flat Earth, or not learn about Flat Earth, because that's really your whole thing. You just refuse to learn. You can see if other people in the community are willing to tolerate your BS, because I don't have time for it, bro. No one's got time for that? Facts. What container for gas has a pressure gradient? Brother, I said a terrarium. Okay, I'm gonna mute this guy. 1 follower. Oh, that's why. That makes sense. Oh, dude, I gotta start. It's like interesting how I have to click on every single profile that I don't recognize. It's amazing how that works, man. Is everybody having a good night, though? Thank you guys for 60K. It's amazing that we're not experiencing more people right now, but people are so dumb these days. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess I gotta click on your account too. Yeah, you have pronouns in your bio, dude. You can get out of here. I don't want nothing to do with you, bro. No, I don't know a single flat earther that's down with the pronoun gang. Seriously. Having a good night here? I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Caleb has a lot of humor. Dude, I love Caleb, bro. Caleb is like, I don't know if Caleb's still here, but dude, that what was I gonna say? That helicopter pilot that he talked to the other night, I swear, I hope somebody screen recorded that whole conversation, or if you guys saw it, like, it was the funniest conversation, bro. Dude, that helicopter pilot that you talked to the other night, bro, I don't know if it would bother you to do it, but dude, if you could go back and clip that and just like post it, dude, it was so funny, bro, from start to finish. It was the funniest conversation. This is definitely I feel like this is definitely a kid. Satellite wouldn't work on a flat earth. Satellite TV? Bro, it's so annoying. Dude, it was so funny. This is what I mean when I say, like, from our perspective, I know what it's like to, like, be in your position, right? Where it's, like, hard to, like, not bust out in laughter or, like, you know, whatever. But from the audience's perspective, dude, it was so funny to watch. It was so funny to watch. Like, he was so arrogant, too. Burned him so bad, yeah. Chopper pilot lose the debate? Oh, objectively. It was very bad for him. It's interesting, man. Uh, dang. I don't know what else to do, guys. I mean, we could switch to the backup account. They really gotta censor me, bro. It's unfortunate. Trying my hardest here. The lives were going really good for not even a week. No, that's not true. My lives are always good. Don't get me wrong. My lives are always really good. Don't get me wrong. But the lives were going like exceptionally well for maybe like 3 or 4 days. Like we had over 100 viewers, a lot of guests, even some like smart people to talk to. It was cool. But now we're back in like what I believe to be the shadow realm. There's no way I have almost 200 shares and 60,000 likes and with no guests. Like everyone spam likes. Yeah, spam likes, spam comments. Tell your grandma that I'm live. You know, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Do a barrel roll. Okay. There. Just turn my phone upside down. While it was plugged in, now I have to unplug my phone and like flip the charger around. There we go. HAMAFLATE. Oh, flat Earth. What was the H for, bro? HM? HMALATE. Wait, what? Spam the comments? Yeah, I mean, we can try. I'll give it like 5 minutes. We can. I appreciate you guys. You guys really do go out of your way to try to support me, and I'm very grateful because I try, man. I try to keep. Somebody said about like you have to be consistent. And it's like, bro, I have been. Like, it's like I've been going live almost every day. Sure, I can't go live every day because that just makes me want to jump off a cliff. But I go live almost every day. And I think it was working. That's what I mean. It was working. We were getting like more and more guests, more and more viewers. They won't let me on the For You page. They just won't let me. I'm too good. It is what it is, man. I'm not even usually like that. Like I don't even usually flex, but like I know I'm good at what I do because of how they censor me. Like it's like confirmation, but whatever. Had a bunch of crystals today. Oh, you bought a bunch of crystals today. I was gonna say, like, what do you mean, bro? That's fire, bro. I got some rose quartz somewhere that like some self-proclaimed shaman lady gave me, and when I lived in the desert, she gave me like this huge thing of rose quartz, and it's funny because I didn't even know that was one of my birthstones at the time. So there's like some synchronicity there, you know. It's like, how did you know? But no, she was super cool. How big are we talking? I'd have to find it. I think it's in my trunk, but it's like for my steering wheel, it's probably like that tall. I know that's not like the best here. I don't think that makes it any better, but it's like maybe that tall. It's like that thick, and it goes like up, and it's like actually carved so that it's like an obelisk kind of structure. It's pretty cool looking. We can't be saying it's 2026. Bro, I've been saying this since 2015. Where have you been? I've been telling people the Earth's not moving since I was 20 years old, bro. Come into my chat telling me what I can and cannot say. Excuse you, sir. If I'm not mistaken, you think the Earth is moving. I think that's ridiculous. If that is gray tinfoil hat. Yeah, it's not gray, it's black. But yeah. A lot of people have these. Shout out to Tinfoil Hat Factory, bro. Shout out to Tinfoil Hat Factory, bro. Keeping us stylish. You know what I mean? I really vibe with that. Can I hear your argument? Probably not old enough to, bro. You have 7 followers, so no, I'm not gonna permit that, actually. You have their hoodie? Yeah, there's quite a few things on their website that I really want. I just limited myself to a hat when I was on there. Basic geography proves the globe. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know the globe is geography, right? Like the Earth itself is geographic. That's kind of what makes it a globe. So saying the globe proves itself is not exactly the most profound of an argument. But hey, it's better than most of the arguments that I've heard so far tonight. The GOAT? Appreciate you, bro. I'm not necessarily that, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Shirt and hat to the grocery store. Do I wear the hat everywhere? I was at the grocery store the other day. This like old man, this is actually a kind of a funny story. This old man came up to me and he was like, "Yeah, tinfoil." And I was like, "Yeah, man." And I put my hand out like this. I was gonna give him a fist bump, and he definitely just like kept walking. Like how you left me hanging, bro. I was like, wow. I don't think he saw me, truthfully, or maybe he doesn't understand what a fist bump is. I don't know. But he just kept it moving, bro. Like he didn't have time to have a conversation with me. It was kind of like disappointing, but at the same time, I respect it super heavy because it's like, yeah, man, that guy's on business, bro. He didn't have time to sit here and talk about conspiracies, but he knows what's up to some extent. Arctic and Antarctic Circle are the same size. I don't even believe that, bro. You have 10 followers. Get rid of you. What's up, Evening Star? What's up, everybody? Or I don't know why I say what's up, everybody, every time I say what's up. That's just something I started doing, like, when I started streaming, so nobody feels left out. Every time somebody new says hi to me, I say what's up, everybody, afterwards. Usually it's at the beginning of my lives, though. But what is up, Evening Star? Welcome to the live. We're trying to get Globies in here, but it is not going so well. 43,200. Yeah, I actually don't... I'll be honest with you. That's not one of my better arguments. I have heard the arguments against it, like with the albatross and like the sailing and like the miles per hour. I think I've heard Flat Earth Dave explain it pretty well, but I never committed it to memory, right? So I'm not exactly well versed in that particular argument, but that's okay, I think, right? Maybe I should be, right? But the information is out there for sure.
Hello, my most funny, hilarious guy I've ever met. How are you?
You're not off to a great start. How old are you, bud?
Oh, I'm old, 27. What about you?
30.
Interesting. So.
Okay, so what brings you in here tonight, bro?
Oh, because I know that we're on a globe. I just want to share it.
Confidently. Right, cool.
Yeah.
What makes you confident like that, bro? What evidence have you encountered?
Yeah, because the creator of the universe told me it's a globe. What about you?
Oh, so you're psychotic. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
What about you?
No, I'm not psychotic. I think rationally and logically. I'm gonna let you go though. No, that's nope. Sorry, man. What? Yeah, no, you're messing around too much, bro. You're messing around too much. I'm sorry, I don't respect it. Take the conversation seriously. If you don't take the conversation seriously, that is one of the easiest ways to get blocked by me. I just don't respect you at that point. Can't make jokes out of something that directly impacts the lives of everyone living on this thing, bro.
You're a
What's up, Chase? I
fucking
got a buddy.
dumbass.
Okay. I got a buddy named Chase. He's nicer than you. He also makes music. It's very good. My friend makes very good music, actually. He makes he's an incredible singer. He does this cover of Hallelujah, and it's like, dude, it's enough to make you cry. Seriously, it's so good. He's a lot nicer than you though. He never called me names like that. I used to play Gears of War with that guy. He was also really, really good at Gears of War. Like he was like one of the top streamers. He's like incredibly talented at that game. He's just a talented individual. He plays piano, he sings, he's like doing all kinds of stuff. He's amazing. You should be more like him. You should be more like that, Chase. 432 best frequency. I've heard. That was scary. I don't know about that. Explaining the last experiment to me. There is no experiment titled that, as far as I know. You didn't even get the name right. His body's to bury. I don't know what that means. Meant the weird guy? Yeah, no, I know what you meant. Yeah, no. People do that more often than they do anything else, unfortunately. That's probably my least favorite part about all of this is just sifting through the weeds to try to find a rose, you know? Bro said the creator. Not even that, the creator of the universe, which is like an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. Like, that's just not how that would work. Whatever. I mean, technically speaking, if the globe theory was real, you would need a creator. It would demand a creator. But heliocentrism and like the whole Big Bang and stuff, like that's entirely antithetical to any religion. So it's like, how did you even connect those dots, right? But whatever. Guess we'll give it a couple more minutes. If nothing happens, we will switch over to my backup. And if you guys want to tune in over there, we can try it different. When flat earthers were invited to Antarctica and didn't go, so did the flat earthers go to Antarctica or didn't they? What, do you even know what you're talking about? What are you talking about? What are you saying, bro? Oh gosh. Tell me this is something that you have just like from word of mouth and that's it. You never actually looked into any of it. Did I see the video? I did. And I actually find that to be very interesting because I've never heard of an astronaut that had to relearn how to walk. I didn't know that was a thing. And the more interesting part is that there are videos of her prior to that walking around perfectly fine, answering questions, doing like a speech that she messed up on and all kinds of stuff. So I think that's really interesting that there's a video of her then after the fact getting like relearning how to walk. Like that's she is an actress. I think that's the one that's an actress. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I know at least one or two of them is actually admitted to be an actress. Hey, this guy finally decided to request instead of being a troll. Oh, 0 following, 9 followers. Actually, you know what? It's okay, bro. Have a good day. I don't get trolled. I always check follower accounts. Sorry, man. Well, I do get trolled, but that's actually why I check follower accounts. I guess I should rephrase that. Central casting? Yeah, perhaps, yeah. Dude, that last name is so, like, somebody did her dirty with that last name. Koch, like, your your heritage is all messed up. Like, I would not be able to live with that last name. I would get it legally changed as soon as possible. I know it's not pronounced the way it looks like it's pronounced, but the fact that it looks like that. She was admittedly central casting? Interesting. The earth is not flat. Did you have to create a fake account to tell me that, bro? Why don't you go tell your family or something? Why don't you go tell your brother, your neighbor? Do you guys walk up to Globers and tell them that the earth's not flat? Do you guys walk up to people at the grocery store and tell people that the earth's not flat? Like, do you just start a conversation like that? I don't know. It's weird. So is the dark-skinned guy. Interesting. Dave. I can't. Dave's trying to get my live shut down. I almost did. Cracking me up earlier today. Thanks. I don't remember what I did, to be completely frank with you. I do stuff like that where I go to other people's lives and I like, you know, I smack globies around and then by the end of it, it's like, it didn't even happen. You know what I mean? These people are a dime a dozen, man. Seriously. It's very easy to just like, oh, we're talking about Columbus. Yeah, Columbus. Yep. The woman who said we fly planes 40,000 miles high. Yep. We should have listened to her. I think she knew what she was talking about. That whole thing. I remember that. You missed a lot though. I was on there for probably like an hour. And we were just going like through people over and over and over again. It was interesting. I love doing stuff like that. And then I do my own live and then I don't get engagement, which kind of sucks. But it's cool, man. There's always somewhere to go. There's always people to talk to. You should have stayed. No, I meant before you got there, I think. There was quite a few more people. I ended up leaving not too long afterwards. I needed to get food. So. Holy crap, guys. We have a guest. Oh, it's Zootlander. I can't bring you up here, buddy. You're too smart. You know that. Blue, are you modded on this account? It says, oh no, you're modded. Okay. Just making sure. Geodesics and Einstein? Okay. Oh, you are. I see. I clicked on your name just to make sure. Because when you were tapping likes, like it didn't have the little thing next to your name. And I know I have like 4 different accounts, so sometimes I miss mods every once in a while, you know. Alright, well, I don't know what to do, guys. I guess we're switching accounts, right? One in chat. Do we switch accounts? Head on over to the good old backup and, you know, cross our fingers. There's no way you can just have seasons. Dude, you could have seasons irrespective of the shape of the earth. It wouldn't matter. What is this? This is called TikTok. It's, I think, the most popular social media platform to date. Billions of downloads per year. Owned by Oracle as of recently. Surprised you didn't know where he ended up. Too powerful. Gotta play coy. Me and Angels were talking about, do you guys think it would be funny if we got like me? It would have to be people like, I don't know. But I think it would be funny if I started like a Globe Live, like pretended to be a Glober, and I was just like super satirical. Like I was just like, yeah, these guys don't think water can curve. Like, what's wrong with them? The Earth is obviously orbiting the sun. Like, just look at the sun move. It's so obvious. Like, how do they not get it? They just don't understand scale. Like, duh. You know what I mean? Just be like super convicted, but also super satirical at the same time. And just be like, yeah, space is totally real. Just look at the pictures. God, these people just deny science. It's so crazy. Like, I think, me and Angels were joking about it, and I think we could do it for like probably about 5 minutes. Because eventually we'd say something that was just so funny that we wouldn't be able to continue, but it's just an interesting idea that I had. I don't think I could ever commit to it because it would be short-lived, right? Like I wouldn't be able to commit to that for, any amount of time really, but it's literally basic human knowledge to know the Earth is flat, for real. Globers will believe me. It's actually true. I want to like do it and bring up other Globers and be like, yeah, can you believe those flat earthers? They think the Earth is sitting still. Like, what? It's duh. Like, it's obviously spinning on an axis. It's tilting. Like, I don't know. It would just be funny to see how Globers react to that, like presented with their own argument in a satirical way. Like I feel like there's some interesting content to be made there, but pretend to be Globers. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. We're zooming around the sun 18 miles a second. I think I don't know what it is in miles. It's 30 kilometers a second, though. Feel like trying that? It's like an interesting little, it's almost like a litmus test. You know what I mean? Flurfs Live? Sure. Whatever you want to call it, man. Oh, here comes Dave. He's gonna help us out. He's gonna give us globe evidence.
Those flat earthers think that snipers can shoot directly at a target. and they think pilots, when they fly around the world, that they fly in a straight line. It's crazy. They don't nose down.
Yeah, gravity, man. I just don't get it.
Right. And they can't comprehend how a space capsule can fall through the atmosphere at 5,000 degrees. They don't understand heat shielding.
That's exactly it, dude. We should do it with other Globers, man.
And they don't understand that gravity holds the air to the Earth and just negates the vacuum. They don't understand that.
Yeah, gravity gets weaker as you go up. That's why it holds the atmosphere when it's in contact with the vacuum. It's so obvious.
I heard the best. This guy is in my comments on some of my videos. He's like, they won't even debate me about how the air stays on the Earth. Here's his thing. He says, Globers say that I think it's something like 5 blimps worth of air leaks into space every day, or some amount. He wasn't even sure on the amount. And he goes, but so it doesn't all happen at once. It just happens slowly. But trees are making new air, so that's how there's an atmosphere on Earth, because the trees are replacing the air that's leaking into the no pressure of space. So it's just an even yin yang balance. It's the best argument I've heard so far.
Trees don't make helium.
Well, they make air, and then the air turns into helium.
Is that what they say?
I don't know what they say, man. You're right.
Yeah, I can't even follow that. Like, that's, dude. Did you see the guy that told me that wind was caused by trees moving?
That was a while ago, wasn't it? That was a long time ago, no?
It was a while ago, yeah. But this guy said I asked him, like, what causes wind, and he's like, it's the trees moving and other things. And I was like, oh yeah, that must be.
I used to think that as a kid, that the leaves caused the wind. like little fans. I was like 9. Okay.
Yeah. I was telling somebody yesterday that I used to think you could go to the beach and see the curvature of the Earth. When I was young, I thought
I
we saw
used
the
to think
curvature of the Earth from
I
the
used to
beach.
think that when I was 50.
It's amazing, dude. And then you look back and you're like, wow, it's crazy. What's up, Newton?
All right.
I need to get into contact with a mathematician and talk about writing equations to solve the issues.
Yeah, write math and that'll prove the globe. Yeah.
No, I mean, not for the globe, but finalize an equation to explain dielectric acceleration here on Earth.
You'd have to handle that one, bud. You're smarter than me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I want to talk with a mathematician.
Are the upward rising earthers still a thing?
Rising what?
Upward rising earthers. You remember Dell? He used to be a great flat
Oh my
earther,
god.
and then he switched to an upward rising Earth because of one observation that he made.
What was the observation?
It was when you have a helium balloon in a van, in the middle of a van, just tied to the floor, in a string. When the van goes forward, the balloon gets pushed forward instead of back.
Yeah, because the gases inside the balloon are actually accelerating faster. So when you give it a little bit of momentum forward, it's going to try to accelerate faster in the vector that it's being pushed. Those gas are going to assume a pressure that way, and they're going to go that way because they're already accelerating faster upwards. So you give them a push sideways, and then their vector change, but their acceleration is faster because they're trying to seek equilibrium.
Ah, I like that. It makes sense. I was thinking also, is it possible also that as the van moves forward, there's more air pressure in the back of the van because the air kind of gets pushed back a little bit, which would give a buoyant force pushing it forward?
That would make sense.
Possibly, but if you take a half air, half helium balloon, it's not going to move at all, right? And if you hang a weight, the weight is going to go backwards.
Yeah, well, he did that, a weight and a balloon.
Yeah, but if you put a half air, half helium balloon to have it in suspension, it won't move at all.
Fascinating. All right, guys, I'm going to jump down. Thanks.
Peace, man. Have a good day.
All right. See you.
Later, bro.
See you.
Yeah, I'm probably going to switch accounts. I think I'm going to switch accounts. Thanks for coming, Newton. Did you have anything else you wanted to say? Like, did you want to pretend to be a satirical glober?
No, not at all. I can't even do that. Like, I can't lie to myself anymore. But I admit that today I got stoked by Globernaut.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did
Because
that go?
we don't have okay, so he has a mathematical solution for pretty much everything on the globe, on the surface of the earth that works. And I agree with him because they don't account for observational variables like the atmosphere. And he admitted that they don't, and he said they don't need to. And I said, well, you do need to account for it, and it would replicate a flat earth. And he said, well, give me the math for it. So that's why I need a mathematician to take into account all the variables for observation and make a model that predicts the position of the sun with all those variables taking into account in a mathematical solution to shut up the globers.
I think you.
All we need is kinematics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all we need is kinematics.
I need a mathematician. Yeah, I'm not great at math.
So if anyone knows someone that's into physics and knows maths and would like to work with a philosopher that thinks outside the box to try to solve kinematical equations for the flat earth, hit me up.
Yes. Let's see. What's your name? Flippo? What's up,
Yeah,
man?
Flippo. Yeah.
What's up, bro? How old are you?
I'm 55.
Cool, man. What brings you to my live tonight?
Well, no, I just strolling, sitting outside. It's evening, and You know, like everybody else scrolling along, and I came across yours, so yeah, why not?
Okay. Any questions?
Well, obviously I am not flat Earth at all, and I struggle to understand why anybody would be.
Okay. I mean, my simplest argument is that you experience the Earth as if it's flat and stationary. We're just told that it's curving and moving. And that's like the best place to start, right? And then if it was actually okay, go ahead.
I guess when I'm fighting back, or not fighting back, because I like to discuss, not fight, to be honest with you. But if we're being logical about it, the first thing I have to ask somebody that is a flat Earth believer, do you think that we have satellites in space, and do you believe in Hubble, that Hubble's out there?
We have satellites
wouldn't
in space,
matter.
but I don't think Hubble exists.
You don't think the Hubble spacecraft is out there?
No, I believe they have Sophia.
Okay.
Do you know about Sophia?
I do not.
Okay, Sophia is a telescope that is put. I'm gonna mute you for a second, okay? Because you got background noise because you're walking. Yeah, Sophia is a telescope on a high altitude plane, so it goes to about 60,000 feet, and that way you don't have light pollution, and they can take pretty good picture with Sophia, but nobody talks about Sophia. But yeah, it's a telescope on a plane at 60,000 feet.
Let me fight back on that just for a minute. Is this telescope on Earth or is it in space?
60,000 feet is on Earth, bro.
Okay, but
Yeah,
25,000 feet is the highest point on Earth. So how could it be 60?
No. The highest point on Earth is the highest point that we as a humankind achieved to have propulsion is 392,000 feet above the Earth's surface.
Really?
Yeah,
How many miles
Yeah,
is that?
and Mount Everest is what?
About
25,000 something, yeah.
No, it's like 30,000 feet.
It's on a plane. It flies at 60,000
When you look
feet.
up in the sky, like we all do.
You see blinking lights.
No, you see the moon and you see the sun. They're round.
Okay.
They're balls.
Okay, how does that prove that the Earth is a sphere?
Why would it be different?
Why would it be just like them? The Earth doesn't share any other. Hold on, the Earth does not share any other similarities with either the sun or the moon.
Atmospherically, that is correct.
No, just like in general, it doesn't share any similarities whatsoever with the sun or the moon or any other celestial body. The Earth is unique in every single way. So why would the Earth be anything else like them, right?
Okay, I hear what you're saying. That's actually a pretty decent point. Atmospherically, that is legit. I guess the question I have, because what you're suggesting, if the Earth is flat, that means for centuries and trillions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of people, they've tried to pull the wool over and pull off the biggest conspiracy in the history of the world.
Not necessarily, no, but I would also recommend you watch the documentary The Principle, and they'll actually go into detail on how that happened. It's a globe Earth documentary. It's not a flat Earth documentary. They've had a bias towards heliocentrism since the days of like Galileo, Copernicus, Kepler, even, like Tycho Brahe, things like that. Like they've had a bias towards putting the sun at the center since the very beginning. And even beyond that, I think the most important thing to remember when we're having this conversation is that we are talking about the shape of the Earth, and all we have to do is verify if the Earth is curving or not. That would be the easiest way to prove this one way or the other. Did you know that water always seeks its level? Water always levels out in a large body at rest. Like when in a resting state, large bodies of water always seek level. I have to keep on muting him. Yeah, the moon doesn't have trees. Yeah, the moon does not have trees, doesn't have life, doesn't have water.
Sorry, I think I was muted and I didn't know why. But yeah, as far as your water leveling,
it's because Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
fine. I might have done it. I'm technologically unsound. And
No,
that's
no,
fine.
no. It's because it sounds like you're in a storm. Like there's a lot of
Oh, I'm
wind in the
sitting out on
background.
the front. I live in Kansas. I'm sitting on my porch, and it is breezy. I'll step into the garage, so maybe we can do this a little bit
That
better.
would be much better actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
how's
if you
that
want
working?
to, if you want to respond to the water finding its
Well,
level thing, that's
I
fine.
guess the question I have, and I've actually made a couple of videos myself on this topic on this platform, and I come back to one thing. And first of all, can we agree that the majority of people, overwhelmingly 95%, believe that the Earth is round?
That wouldn't matter.
I understand. I'm trying to get somewhere. Do we agree that that is a thing?
Actually, I don't really agree with that. I don't think those are the numbers, but I will give you that like probably over 50% believe that it's a sphere. Completely
Okay.
irrelevant because that's just an appeal to consensus or appeal to popularity.
I understand. I'm trying to get somewhere with that. It was sort of a lead up. I guess my
You're
thing
leading
is
up with
why?
sophistry. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
no, I'm
Why,
leading
why?
up.
If you, wait, can
What's
you
the
address
big-
my?
What's the purpose?
Can you address my claim though? If 70% of the Earth's surface is water and water always seeks level, wouldn't that make more sense if the Earth was not curving?
No, gravity.
Oh, what's gravity?
Really?
Yeah, like I ask people that every time I go live, probably like
Okay.
a dozen different people. I'll
Gravity
ask
is
them,
what
and I get,
it's like the Earth. It adheres. Gravity is what keeps us grounded. Gravity is what keeps us from floating off into space.
what is it?
It's a I don't know, a magnetic force, if you want to call it that. I mean, come on, man. I get what's happening here.
Hey, he's not far from the truth. He said a magnetic
Oh.
force. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a simple thing. I got to drop, and I shouldn't even be here. But anyways, buddy, what's your name? John.
Yeah.
You gotta if you're. I know you're 55 years old. I don't think you might want to go
Mhm.
through the history of science and look at how we tried to prove the motion of the Earth, how we tried to prove gravity, how we tried to prove all these things, and coming up with null results, meaning that we couldn't prove it. So we had to make up a mathematical solution why we couldn't prove it and assume sphericity for everything in the known universe because we couldn't prove motion. Okay? That's why it all changed. Relativity changed that. We can't, there's no scientific experiment that is done that proved that the Earth was in motion. Every experiment
true.
done to prove that the Earth is in motion failed.
What about a sundial?
A sundial proved that the sun is in motion.
So you think the sun rotates around the Earth every 24
Well,
hours?
again, like
Yes,
that's
be-
sort
because-
of
Instead of the
okay,
Earth turning within the same
No, no.
we
24 hours.
John, we observe the sun moving, right?
No,
We don't observe the Earth moving.
we observe. No,
If
we
I-
observe
dude,
the sun as the Earth is moving.
No. When you go outside and you see the sun,
Mhm.
is the sun moving
Mhm.
or are you moving?
The Earth is moving. We are moving.
Don't
Can you
repeat what you're
prove that?
told. Say what you
that's
observe.
Can you
right?
prove-
begging
If
the
I say-
Can you
question.
prove the other way?
Hold on, no, flip.
You-
Like,
you
yeah, exactly.
experience it as
wait,
stationary.
wait. Just wait. Just
Okay,
wait,
I'll
bro.
drop, man. You
I
can
love
have
you,
it.
bro.
Good night.
Thanks, man. So if I'm sitting in this McDonald's, right, and a car comes up and goes around me and goes into the drive-thru and comes up here and gets a cheeseburger, right? Am I gonna tell myself that the Earth is moving or that the car is moving? Am I gonna tell myself that I'm moving or that the car is moving? So what we're saying is you stand still on the Earth and the Earth appears to be in a state of rest and you watch the sun move over your head. Is this or is this not what happens?
No, you're. I don't know what kind of cheeseburger you're throwing out.
You heard cheeseburger and I was like, Andy's just cheeseburger. It's the cheeseburgers, bro. Caleb, did you want up here, bro? I'll bring you up for I got other guests. I got a couple other people. We'll see what's coming. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'll bring you up, Caleb. I got you, friend. I got you, bro.
Hey, I don't know what kind of cheeseburgers you're throwing out your window, but gravity is real and the earth curves.
Dude, it's so bad, bro. It's funny because I started that analogy and I was like, where do I even take this? But like, whatever. What's up, Shine? You there, man? Top 5? Maybe top 5. I don't know. That's Caleb's thing. I don't want to steal his thing. But that is funny. I should start my own top 5, actually.
No, you should make your own. That's not my. That make it. Everybody needs a top 5 stupidest arguments they've ever heard to suggest that the Earth is round. They need it. Everyone needs it.
I have heard that trees make the wind, or yeah, trees cause wind. Trees moving causes wind.
Yeah, that's
like-
definitely that's on the list for sure.
Yeah. Did Cheeseburger leave on his own? No, I had to get rid of the cheeseburger, man.
He was a little too excited.
Yeah. I can't. How do you say your name there, friend?
Oh, Mole Entertainment, music on another level.
Music on another level. Okay. How old are you, man?
I'm 40.
Okay, good. What brings you to the live, bro?
I just wanted to know, are you the one that was talking about the movie The Principal?
I do bring that up a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know anything about? You watched the movie before?
I've seen it a few times. Yeah. I even watched it on my live over the span of 2 nights one time. Yep.
Do you know anything about Robert Sungenis?
Sungenis? Yeah. He's a geocentrist. Yeah. Are you a flat earther, bro?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I was just wondering, when you watch the movie and then you say, like, okay, I watched this movie and I believe what's in the movie. What about their credentials, the people who made the movie, made you think that they were more acceptable to believe than every other physicist?
No, that's not what did it for me, bro. I learned about a lot of the cosmological fine-tuning problems from people like Austin Whitsitt and Quantum Eraser, and those are flat earthers with like no credentials, right? I learned about it from those people before I even. Oh, you're interrupting me. Yeah, you're interrupting me. I learned about it from those people.
I heard you right.
Oh. Well,
You know
if you
Robert
just-
Sungenis is a PhD, right?
He has a
That is true,
PhD?
too.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
PhD astrophysicist, bro.
Oh, yeah, but he went to Christian schools. He went to Westminster Theology Seminary School.
So did I, but I didn't end up being a Christian. Now what? So
Do you know what appeal to
But you ended up being a flat earther, though.
Do you know what a appeal to credentials fallacy is?
Do you know what his PhD is in?
No, do you know what a appeal
let me
to
tell you what his
credentials
PhD is
fallacy
in.
is?
His PhD is in religious studies. So if somebody has a PhD in religious studies,
No, it's
I
not.
would expect them to know about the Bible.
No, it
but
is not. His PhD is not in religious studies, bro. Name a PhD of religious studies. What is that called? What's that PhD called? Name one thing that they said in the movie. One thing you learned from the movie, bro.
Yeah. You can unmute, bro. I just had to put you on a short timeout. It's just kind of reset the conversation.
I just want to know what his PhD is in.
I don't know.
Astrophysics.
Yeah, I did.
It's in astronomy or
what you would call-
astrophysics.
Hey, what
But
college?
it wouldn't.
That's what you would call
But
a
it wouldn't.
bone-faced lie.
Oh my gosh, dude! I don't know his date of
Okay,
birth
just-
or his mom's maiden name. I don't care about that. You're the one appealing to the credentials of anonymous authority, bro. None
My
of that
question- my
matters. Why did
question
you?
is-
What was your question about the movie, bro?
Did you
What
say
was your question?
Who brought up the fact he had a PhD? Me or you?
Caleb did, but it doesn't matter. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no,
I'm
no.
not entirely sure why you're hung up on that.
Does it
bro.
matter now? that
Wait,
it's
can
in
you
religion,
name
or
one
does it
thing
matter
you
because
learned?
lied? Who said he had a degree in
Hey,
astrophysics?
bro. Could you name one thing that you learned from that movie?
Who said he has a degree in astrophysics?
Him himself. He has a YouTube, bro. I watch his YouTube live.
So he lied.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I'm kicking him
I mean,
for
what-
you,
what-
bro.
what-
Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
There's no way, bro. He literally openly has a PhD, dude. He's very well studied in astronomy and astrophysics.
What's up, Angelus?
What in the What was I?
Dude, Solly, I don't know how. Solly gets the most insane guests in the world, dude.
What did I just listen? What did I actually just listen to?
I don't
He's
know,
still staying
dude.
in religion only. He's still saying.
Oh no, no, he's not going to be saying anything anymore. No, no more.
Yeah, we can't put duct tape on that guy's mouth and never take it off. Cheeseburger can't be helped, bro.
Yeah, that guy's throwing
Burger boy.
cheeseburgers. I don't know what kind of cheeseburgers that guy's throwing, but it's a single. It's not a double or nothing. It's a single.
Wait, Sully, when you're parked in your car and you throw a cheeseburger out the window, it's actually it's your car moving, dude.
Yeah, thank you, bro. You made a better analogy than I did. I was trying to do it on the spot. I don't. Should I bring him back up? He's. Do you want to talk to him, Angels? I'll mute.
Yeah, all right. Fuck.
Okay, this one's all you, bro. Go ahead, man.
Is this the same? Okay, is this the same guy we just had? All right.
Yeah, you had mine, right?
What's up, man?
Why did y'all kick me?
What's up, man? Just without spiraling, okay? So, what is your number one best evidence to prove the Earth's a globe without doing any logical fallacies?
Geometry. I mean, that's how they found it out in the first place.
They found out the Earth was a globe.
I mean, y'all laughing.
No?
Y'all said a guy with
how did they
a degree of
how did they
religion was
find that
a
out?
physicist. So
Buddy, how
I
did
mean,
they find that out? How did they find out the Earth was a globe? Go.
Euclidean or non-Euclidean?
geometry through geometry. That's what geometry is. That's how they figured it out. Geometry. Math.
So wait.
You
So
guys
when
know
I
how to
draw a
do geometry?
when I draw a circle or I hold a sphere or I draw a triangle, did I prove anything to do with the Earth? Wait, what the hell are you talking about, dude? How? Okay,
Geometry is not just that. That's not the only thing geometry does.
Listen. How do you
Just
know
because
the
you draw a
Earth's a
circle
globe?
has nothing to do with geometry.
I'm spiraling again.
He said it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, you draw a random circle. It's just you draw a random circle. Now, if you want to do the math on the random circle, then that would be geometry.
Right. So what's
So
the
just
math
draw
of
a
the
random
globe?
circle is you draw a
How-
random circle.
How
It's
did
kind
they
of like
get
saying
that?
that you know about the Earth because you got a degree in religion.
Buddy,
So you
how
know
did they find out the Earth was a
Anyway.
globe? This is such a simple question. Watch this. How did they find out the Earth was a globe? Go.
Which time?
Oh, for fuck.
Which
I'm
time?
done.
Are we talking?
Which time? And dude,
Which time?
they looked up. Dude, Flip Burger Guy says they looked up.
Bro, what in the hell is going on here?
Just spiral. Like, what the? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
They saw the sun. Yo, this guy's off his rocker, bro.
Yeah, but
Did he say with tides? No, he said which time. Angels asked
Which
him
time?
how did they prove the Earth is a sphere. He said which time. It's like it doesn't matter.
I don't think he knew which time. I think he just said
He
that
says
because he
bring
doesn't know.
Burger Guy wants to come back. Dude, this is just for comedic relief at this point. I don't even care. This is better than restarting mine with cheeseburgers.
come up with the what cheeseburger are you throwing? Where did you get that, bro?
The first guy made. Okay, no, I'll give it to you if we can have a minute. When I brought up the cheeseburger comment is because the one guy made some sort of McDonald's analogy, the host or whatever.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
shit!
after you.
Wait,
That's where cheeseburger came from.
wait, Flip. Let me ask you a question. If I'm parked in my car, I throw a cheeseburger out my window. Is the car moving or is the cheeseburger moving?
Okay, do you want to be a dickhead or do you want to talk about the thing? I mean,
if I'm driving in a car and I throw a cheeseburger out the window, is that relative or absolute motion?
If I drive by your house and knock on your mother's door, is that relevant?
Okay, whoa. Holy moly, bruh.
Dude, it's just back and forth between these two guys.
I want to know,
The
right?
answer was
Wait,
both. The answer is it's absolute and relative.
I want to know, right? If I'm waiting for a train at the platform, is that because the platform's moving?
And the track is contracting and time is slowing down.
Yeah.
Ask
Man,
him
you
which
come up
time,
with it.
dude.
Dude, he
Oh,
threatened to
gosh,
knock
bring-
on my mom's door. That's a first.
Dude, it's sad
Yeah.
because he's old enough to be your dad. Like,
The thing is, I think he
Literally.
realized how dumb his argument was. That's why he got mad.
he
That's
said, I don't
typically
know
what
kind of
happens.
cheeseburgers you're throwing. Yo,
Hey,
All right.
You
So,
wanna-
which
all
time
right.
did they prove it's a globe? Name one.
Galileo,
Oh, fuck.
Copernicus, Amelia Earhart,
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my
the NASA
God.
photos, the photos from SpaceX, Russia photos, China's photos,
You can't make this shit up.
GPS.
dude, he's getting worse.
That yikes,
Geometry.
dude. What kind of geometry?
They're all more credible than somebody with a PhD in religion.
Okay, so since you know so much about geometry, what's the difference between hyperbolic, non-Euclidean, and Euclidean geometry?
What? How you? First of all,
I rest my
How
case.
are you asking me about geometry when you don't even believe the Earth is round? So you don't even believe
What's
in the facts of
What
geometry.
do you mean, bro?
So how
Slow
you gonna
down,
ask me
bro.
questions about
You
the
said
Earth?
that
How is
geometry proved the Earth was round, so I asked you about geometry.
He's spiraling again.
What's the difference between Euclidean and non-Euclidean?
What's the difference?
Parallel
Okay,
postulate.
One
Enlighten me.
listen.
Enlighten me. Flat
One
Earth.
Euclidean geometry deals with straight lines, essentially.
Mhm.
Non-Euclidean deals with curved parabolic lines, buddy. So if I'm looking down the street and I see the horizon that's
Copernicus-
ramping up towards eye level and the sky's ramping down towards eye level, okay, what causes that, bro? What do you think causes that? Is the horizon geometric curvature of the Earth, or is it an apparent location?
You talking about why the sun goes down?
Dude, how
Is that
old
what
are
you
you?
asking?
How old is this guy?
I don't know, man.
I'm old enough not to believe a religious person when it comes to the shape of the Earth.
None. I'm not religious
I'm old
at
enough to know
all.
the difference between
Two of
fantasy
the
and
people you're
fact.
talking to are not religious, my friend.
Listen,
Well, dang.
the horizon. How do you get a horizon on a globe?
At least I can give y'all a break. If y'all was religious, it'll make a little more sense. But
Your whole argument
Just
was
idiocracy.
based on religion just now.
What?
Can you steelman your position?
Can I what?
I'm done.
Bro, you got to dumb it down, Angels. I mean, Solly, you have to dumb it down so much for this guy. You got to talk like you're talking to a 4-year-old for him, bro. He doesn't understand nothing.
I want to show him. I want to show him a time lapse of the sun and ask him if he sees the sun moving.
You believe there's a creator of some sort? Yeah, absolutely. Intelligent design is impossible to deny, but I don't go as far as to put a name or a face. I don't think that human beings are capable of doing that. Why is this guy back?
Who accepted this guy?
Just leave it.
Back, 'cause y'all
This is
just
so
keep-
funny,
y'all
bro.
keep-
I'm
every
getting
time I
like
say a fact, y'all
I'm getting abdominal
upset
workout
it
right now.
Keep me off.
Wait, let me. Oh wait, hold on. Let me
we
show
was just
something.
talking. I thought we was just talking. If I'm not saying anything that's
she's
not,
spiraling,
reality, y'all don't have to kick me, right?
Everything you've
alright,
said so far is not reality.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Listen, buddy. Look. Simple question, okay? This horizon, okay? Can we both agree that's flat?
It looks fat. We can agree that
Okay.
it looks fat.
All right. So it looks flat. How do you know it's curving then?
Wait. Who took that picture? Is that a real picture of the Earth?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah, I mean,
gosh,
if you
bro.
don't believe in pictures, is that a real picture of the Earth?
Do you know what
Or
a
is it
genetic
flat
fallacy
Earth
is?
created in a simulation?
Mole,
Is it
Mole,
a
do you know-
simulation picture of the Earth?
Here, Mole. This is all that we've heard so far.
Pictures of the Earth.
Oh my gosh, bro, it's
I mean, who took
belligerent,
that
dude. Hey, bro, you want to? Oh, okay. Thank you, Solly. Holy cow! All that we've heard from you is an appeal to credentials fallacy, a genetic fallacy, a straw man fallacy. That's all we've heard from you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if we can agree on something that's obviously so easy to agree on. Okay, the horizon.
Wait.
Okay, on screen, is it curved or flat?
On the screen?
Anywhere, actually, but
Bro, are
so
you
that's a
going to
real
the
picture.
bathroom right now?
Is that a real picture?
Are you going to
that
the
a real-
bathroom? Yes or no? What was that? Bro.
Oh my god, he
This
was.
is called the
wasn't
sink.
Okay.
Oh,
you
thank
pee in the
heavens.
sink, bro?
Why
y'all
did your
believe
sink
in
have
sinks?
water? Wait. Why did your
Do y'all
sink have
believe
water
sinks
in it?
exist?
Why did your sink have water in it already?
Why would a sink have water in it?
Oh my gosh. There's no way.
How
He
come
just
my
did
sink
it.
have water in it already?
He just did that, didn't he? Bro, you can't make this shit up. This is not real.
I put water into
It's
a pot
so
with water
good,
in it. Y'all don't know how water works? Of course you don't. You flat
I know that
earthers.
it finds its level and it can't curve in large bodies at rest.
Yeah, we're flat earthers because we know
yes,
how
yes,
water
you can
works.
on planets because of gravity, dummy. How you think
Gravity.
water's on Earth?
Oh, let me guess. You still think gravity is mass attracting mass?
Let me guess, you don't.
It's not.
From a religion guy.
Since 1915,
You saw it
bro.
on YouTube
You
from a
never heard
religion
of the
guy.
general theory of
From a guy
relativity,
with a
homie?
degree in religion that you say he
Wait,
got a
wait.
degree in physics.
You
but
never
he don't.
heard of the general theory of
You
relativity?
said a guy with a degree in physics had a degree in religion. I mean, guy.
Oh,
degree in
so you're
religion.
just gonna
Oh,
sidestep, red herring, non sequitur?
Look, on screen, bud, but then Einstein gave us a different picture. Gravity doesn't suck at all. We lied to you. Gravity does not pull you to the floor. Space pushes you down. There's no such thing as gravitational pull. We lied to you. The space around you is warped.
Duh. That's
Oh,
the theory of
duh.
relativity.
Yeah, that's
But
not
Einstein
mass
said it had to do with the
attracting
theory of
mass,
relativity.
Einstein.
Oh no, he said bro, can
But
you
hold on, wait.
I almost
So
want
you can quote
angels
Einstein.
to
You can quote Einstein, but not Copernicus. Did Einstein think the Earth was flat or round?
Here we go. An all nothing
Einstein
fallacy.
think the
Another
Earth was flat or
genetic
round?
fallacy.
Did
All or
Einstein
nothing
think the
fallacy.
Earth was flat or round?
Yeah, all or
It's
nothing
also a
fallacy.
slippery slope fallacy. Can you
I know,
name
I
like
know.
2 logical fallacies?
So Einstein, the smartest man, you can quote him on that, but when he say the Earth is round, you can't
That's
quote him.
not
You go
Einstein's
to
quote,
Chat
you
GPT.
dummy.
This is
That's not
Michio
Einstein.
Kaku.
Bro, do you think that's
He
Einstein?
sees a guy with gray hair and he's like, yeah, that's Einstein.
Are you
Dude, it
serious?
says it in the thing. But then Einstein gave us a different picture. You see that in the quote?
Oh my god, dummy. Dude, on screen, bud. I
Einstein.
just
Don't
read
you
it
say
to you.
Einstein?
I just read it to you, man. Of course it says Einstein. It's not his dude. Einstein, okay, is not the one quoting this here. It's Michio Kaku, dude.
Do you think Einstein talks to himself in the third person?
Oh man.
But he's quoting
Einstein
Einstein.
speaks in the third person.
He's
This is
quoting
the type of
Einstein.
person that could talk to himself for like 3 hours straight.
That's what I'm doing now.
We can tell you're not engaging with any of the topics that we're giving you.
Let me make it real simple for this
ignorance.
guy. I want to actually make it real simple.
Are based in ignorance.
Shut up. Okay, what's it? So let me make this really simple, okay? If you're in a car and it's going 300 miles an hour and it speeds up or slows down, do you feel it?
You mean like? Yeah, you guys are stupid. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you have a good one too.
You just can't do it.
There's no way.
I gotta drop, bro. I'll be listening though. I'm gonna play some chess and listen.
Okay, man. That was fun. Let's do that again sometime.
Okay,
I think I might restart on a different account unless somebody else wants to go live for me, so I don't have to. I don't think Caleb's going live tonight.
Times it. I mean, I could go live maybe.
If you choose to, bro, I'll be in there.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
was too.
are you ending it or?
Caleb says he has work tomorrow. It's up to you, bro. We could flip a coin. I could switch over to my other account, or you could go live. It's up to you, bro. I already did one, so if you want to do one, it's your turn.
All right, yeah, I'll go live. We'll see what happens.
Let's all
right.
All right, I'll let you down for now. You go get yours started. I'll say goodbye to my chat. Sally, you wanna be hosting lives and blocking everyone, giving us flat earthers a bad name? No, I only block the flat earthers that don't contribute anything to the actual discussion, or they participate in drama. But appreciate the switching sides thing on me. Just block the ones that get in the way. I block Globers. Yeah, I do block Globers. Absolutely, I definitely do that. Watch, I'll give you an example, bro. Watch this. Your name is Question Everything, and you're not even willing to hear my side of the argument, so what does that really say? Anyway, maybe Cheeseburger will show up. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Cheeseburger will show up on Angels Live. Dude, that would be... Dude, Angels. Bro, if you can hear me. If Cheeseburger shows up on your live, we have to do part 2. Like, we have to. It's not debatable. This live is definitely going up on YouTube. So shout out to my YouTube. Link in my bio. There's also links to like PayPal, Venmo, shit like that. If you guys want to support, love you guys. Cheeseburger argument was absolutely fire. Cheese won't come to my live. I don't know if he'll ever do a TikTok live again. I don't think he got a good vibe from it all. Part 2, yeah, for real. But I love you guys. Again, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Caleb. That was some of the hardest I've ever laughed since I started doing TikTok. Certainly in a while. And I wasn't even going to go live today. I literally wasn't even going to go live. I was going to take a day away and like not go live. But then I don't know, I had a pretty good day. So I decided to, and all's well that ends well, bro. I respect it. You know, it was good. That was good for the soul. That was, that was really good. I want to like clip some of that and post it on TikTok. But I'd have to do so much editing, bro. Like, cause it was like back and forth between 2 different people, and then that guy came and left like 4 different times. I don't think it would really be worth it. But I will post this whole thing on YouTube, just for memory's sake, you know. Look for the clip or YouTube. It'll be I'll just post the whole live on YouTube. That's the easiest way to do it. And the link for my YouTube is in my bio. And so is like all my other stuff if you guys want to support. Love you guys. And yeah, let's go all over to Angels Live, show him some love. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I don't know, maybe I'll go live again tomorrow now. Who knows? Thank you guys for almost 100K. That's crazy. I haven't seen 100K in I don't know how long. It's been a while. Mainly because I don't even go long enough for you guys to get the likes up that high. But either way, that's incredible. You guys are amazing. So again, shout out to Caleb, shout out to Angels. Shout out to Cheeseburger Guy and whatever that other guy's name was. Geometry Guy, I guess. W Live, absolutely. It was a W Live. Thank you guys. You guys make or break the live, sincerely. I just do the talking, you know what I mean? And like the, you know, whatever. You guys really are the meat and bones of this, so I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys in a little... If Angels goes live, I'll definitely be in the chat. I don't know if I'll go up on the panel. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace, everybody. Take care.